YouTube, it's me, Jen, your pudgy picker, and...
It's Rob.
Again!
Woo!
Back by popular demand. People are like, we need more Rob videos. You've started a following. So, first video came out, and I told you to read the comments, and what'd you think?
Everyone loves me. No, everyone was like super nice. Lots of really good feedback. I heard some people say I have a nice speaking voice. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Yeah, radio.
I know.
You got a great face for radio.
I got a great face for radio. My mom tells me that all the time.
I know. I tell my brother that because my brother actually is a DJ on a country music station.
I remember you told me about it.
So I'm like, I heard that joke years ago and I finally get to use it. So yeah, I told you all the women, a lot of the people who watch my channel would want to adopt you. So well, I got lots of places to crash.
I told her earlier if I ever get kicked out, I have a lot of open homes.
So did you tell your mom about the video or about
I did. She thought it was pretty funny.
Did she watch it?
She did not. No. Yeah, she's too busy to love me. It's okay.
Wow, that went dark really fast.
It was a joke, okay?
Just kidding, Mom, if you're watching this one. So today we don't have a lot. I don't know if it's because kids are starting to go back to school soon. That kind of happens.
Yeah. Today was my brother and sister's first day back.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So yeah.
Continue 0.5 miles, then turn right on Lost Nation Road.
I kind of figured that, maybe it would slow up. Plus, it's been drizzling real early this morning. So the ground's still wet, but it's not raining right now. So I told Rob, I'm like, a lot of times that helps us because a lot of the people who just hobby shop are like, well, it's gonna rain, I don't want to go out. Yep. So us diehards are out here. So
we're on the grind.
Yep. So I guess I was saying we had what 12? I think 12 garage sales.
Yes, 12.
So we've hit one so far. And so the stuff that you bought last time, have you got all that stuff listed?
Yes, everything. I always get everything at least pictured the first day and listed the next.
Wow.
The reason I do this is because I live at home with my mom, and if I don't sell this stuff, she will kill me. Because it takes up quite a bit of room in our house.
Yeah, that's true. There are people, even, I don't know if you've heard that like travel, and they have an eBay business or Amazon. Like they'll buy stuff, used to be, I don't know with all the rules now, package it up and ship it out. Or people buy a lot of small items like do jewelry or other things that they can have in a small space. So
yeah, for me right now it's more because I've bought some large items recently, so I have to kind of reorganize things and make a nice little space for myself.
Yeah.
Under my bed is becoming my storage area. So
how many steps to get up to your bed now?
I actually just sleep on boxes.
There you go. So yeah, having a basement certainly helps.
Yes.
But even that, my basement is
Continue
really
0.3 miles.
She says that her basement is incredibly well organized.
Oh, I don't know. It's starting to really bother me. It's like an obstacle course to go down and get anything down there. So yeah, so I don't know. But this is my busy time of year, so I'm like sourcing and getting and once the garage sale season is over, I'm gonna kind of slow down and reorganize, figure out what I got. I have some larger pieces and things that I'm going to sell. I was going to sell in my booth that I'm considering just trying to sell locally some things because, I don't know, I could have my booth for 100 years and I'm
Drive 0.8 miles to 942 on lap.
Am I going the right way?
I think, no, we definitely went the wrong way.
No?
I believe we went the wrong way.
Okay.
Because it stops at
Recalculating.
She
has practically scolded me. Oh, and this is a dead end, of course.
Yay.
Please drive to highlighted route.
Yeah, for me, I post everything on eBay and Mercari, like the first as soon as I can.
So how does Mercari? That's local one, right?
It's pretty much works just like eBay.
Oh, I don't think I know some people who like list on there, but I've never done it.
Yeah, I've actually gotten some sales through there. It works very similarly, but it's kind of, I would honestly say it's a bit more intuitive as an app. It's very easy to navigate. They make it very easy to sell everything.
Because it's strictly an app.
Turn left on
They actually have it online.
Really?
Yeah, I just found that out the other day.
Oh, because I'm thinking, you know, if you're only doing online, then you kind of have to step it up.
This is not an ad for Mercari, by the way.
They're not being paid or sponsored.
If they'd like to, though, it's fine.
Drive 0.7 miles to 9 to 14.
But yeah, so I post everything on there, and then I post everything on every local thing possible.
Now you cross-post.
I do, yes.
You might have to talk to me about that.
Yeah, I mean, there's some inherent risk. Like, what if it sells on both sites and you gotta ship it out? Yeah. I've never had that happen. I feel like it's such a rare occurrence for that to happen. Like, what are the chances that someone on 2 different apps both buy my item at the same time? Because the second mine sells on one thing or even gets into the process of someone's about to pay for it, I take it off the others.
Yeah.
Or I deactivate it. And then the local ones, unfortunately, if, you know, I just sell something on eBay and someone is messaging me about buying it locally, they're just out of luck, unfortunately.
Yeah, see, I just recently had this question, and I'm surprised in a way it hadn't come up before. Somebody said, what if you have something listed on eBay and it's in your booth and it sells in the booth? And I was like, I never do that, because that's like my nightmare scenario.
See, I feel like the booth, like, I wouldn't do it both with the booth and eBay, because the booth, it's not like you could pull an app up and monitor if it's sold or not.
Yeah.
Where when I have them cross-posted on different apps, I know immediately when it sells on one, I could take it off the others.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, plus the other problem with that is there's 2 days a week that my mall is closed.
Yep.
So if something were to sell, you know, then I'm like panicky to get it, and because I have, I think, 2-day shipping on my stuff.
Yeah, it's already mine too.
So yeah. So, well, let's see. We're pulling up to the next one. I guess I didn't realize this development went this far back.
Yeah,
it looked older in the front, and then this is all new. Ooh, looks like flowers. Hey, this is trash day around here too.
Arriving at 9 to 42 on left.
Pick up some garbage. There we go.
Oh, look at that. There ain't no shame in that game. There's a blow-up chair.
There you go.
I wouldn't trust my rumpus on anything. It's just air.
Anything supported by air, it's not happening.
Yeah. Well, here, if I pull up close enough, you won't be able to get out of the car. So.
Oh, nice.
There, how about that? Okay, we'll check back and let you know how we've done so far.
All right.
Okay, pet peeve alert, pet peeve alert. Or if you put rant in the title, you do really good, yeah.
Oh, so rant really gets the views.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. People like some drama.
All I'm gonna post is rants.
You know what? You probably would do well on that. No, pet peeve. When people like really place the tables really wonky in the garage, and it's like you can't even squeeze past other people, and you're trying to look, and they're standing there contemplating one particular item, and you just want to be like, get out of the way.
Or when you and another person are both trying to get past at once, and you just look at each other, and it's like, well, time to do this awkward dance.
It's just and the first one we went to, also those tables were all.
I know.
So as soon as I hit the second one, I'm like, okay, this is a pet peeve.
I think I'll give them a pass today, because I think what it is that it was raining, so they probably brought everything inside really quick, and it probably was set up outside. So I'm just going to assume that people are smart. I'll give them benefit of the doubt. Maybe I shouldn't, but...
Well, I guess if you're going to give a plausible explanation other than just poor planning, that's probably...
Just kidding. Stupid people. Poor planning.
Oh, okay. And what else? Now, if you follow me on Twitter and Instagram under The Pudgy Picker, you would have seen, because all my videos, everybody knows, hopefully everybody knows, are a week behind.
Yeah.
So, when you're actually seeing us, it was actually filmed last week. And what did we see in the trash?
Oh, gosh. We saw cupcakes in the trash.
Cupcakes!
Like 2 boxes of, like, nice cupcakes just sitting in the trash.
They were pretty. They were, like, white frosting. Yeah. They looked like flowers and just in the garbage. So I tweeted that picture. So if you missed it, you should be following me. Seriously. I mean, there was, like, 2 boxes of them, too. So I'm like,
It was, I couldn't believe, when you said it to you, you were like, there's cupcakes in the trash. I was like, what? I figured like, oh, someone threw like I didn't realize it's two full packages of unopened cupcakes.
Continue 0.5 miles.
Wasteful.
Then
Welcome
turn
to
right on
America.
Hodgson Road.
yeah, amen to that.
Rant.
Well, I'm dieting, so I don't know.
Same.
You get a picture of me going, probably like stuffing them in my mouth, and you know I really snapped, and it's, yeah. I don't know, I'm not a sweet person. Oh, I'm a sweet person. But I'm not a sweets person. Like, I am not like, oh, candy and cupcakes and cookies. And are you?
I used to be pretty hard. Now that I'm like not eating sugar and carbs and stuff anymore. Not as much. The craving's not really there. But I used to be able to eat some cake. Like me some cake.
Yeah, I don't know. I just
turn right on Hodgson Road.
There was this book, I have to tell you, there's this book called I Can Make You Thin. And it was like all the rage for a while. Oh, look at that. There's like a hawk.
Oh, wow.
Look at that.
1.1 miles. Then turn left on Reynolds Road.
Wow.
None of you guys can see it, but it's
so
very cool looking.
He's like, he's waiting for dinner to scurry by.
Yep.
Anyway, it was called I Can Make You Thin, if anybody remembers this, several years ago. And they had this exercise in it where take your favorite food or the food that you like to eat that you shouldn't be eating, and like here's this mental exercise to go through or envision it, and it's got like bugs walking on it and worms and all this stuff. And then I did that with like the really dark chocolate cake. Every time I see chocolate cake now, I'm like, huh.
Really?
Yeah.
It works.
Yeah. And I was like, that's weird.
I'll just start
But
doing that with everything.
who has that kind of time? Okay, today we're going to work on French fries. It's like, I don't know. Because I'm like, oh, this is kind of dumb, but what the heck, I'll try it. Yeah.
Works.
It works. Yeah, it was a big deal. It was a big deal for a while, so. Okay, well, we're going to the next garage sale. Woo! Yay! So, like I said, we don't have that many today, but I don't know, not too bad. And also, I looked up some interesting, like, personality type questions, and I only got 8. I was going for 10, but we'll do those, so.
I'm about to get quizzed.
Getting to know us. One I was going to write down, and I thought, no, I'm not going to do it. It's like, do you tend to be early or late?
Oh. I'm right on time for myself.
Is that the story you're going with?
Yep. For myself.
Okay.
I got there when I needed to be there.
Oh! I saw a shirt once, and it said, I'm sorry I'm late. I didn't really want to come at all. And I'm like, I need that.
I'm not late, you're early.
Yeah, I'm fashionably late. Okay, well, we'll tell you what we got at the next one here. You haven't bought anything yet, have you?
I've not, no.
I bought like 3 things, so.
Whatever.
Not that much. Okay, well, we'll check in again. Okay, so you finally pulled the trigger and bought something. What'd you get?
I did buy it. So I bought a Nintendo GameCube. Had the controllers and everything. Original box, really nice condition. It also came with Mario Party 7. And it had like this original like big box accessory bundle with it, with a bunch of games and a bunch of Donkey Kong stuff. It was a lot. There was a lot of stuff there. But I paid $60 for everything. I hope I'll get a lot more than that. So,
how much were they asking for it?
They were for everything. It was like $85. So I offered $60 and they took it.
Now there was other stuff on the table you were kind of interested in, and you changed your mind on that. What else was there?
It was just a PlayStation 2. But okay. I think they were a little bit too high on that, and I wasn't as interested as the Nintendo stuff. But
now, what great hint did I give you that you checked before we got off the street?
I checked to make sure all the games were in the box.
Yes, because you only have to make that mistake once or twice, and then you're like, okay, that's something I gotta check on from now on.
Happy you said it, because I didn't even think. Luckily, they were all in the boxes.
Well, sometimes, especially if you get a good price on something, you're like, yee! And you buy and you get in the car and you drive away, and then if you're home you're like, oh crap.
Yep. Oh yeah.
So, turn left on Center Street.
But yeah, overall it was good. I think I'll do pretty well on it once I test it all and clean it up and all that.
1.4 miles.
Yeah,
then
put in the elbow grease. Now, would you sell that locally or would you do that on eBay?
That's gonna be eBay. I'm probably gonna sell it as one big lot all together as like a bundle, because they're all original boxes and they are in great shape. So,
see, I was of the generation of keeping boxes. I mean, things I didn't necessarily. I mean, when I was a kid and you got a toy, you opened it up and you played with it. That's like why toys especially, in original package or unopened, are so more rare because I mean, you bought things to play with it, you know.
Yep.
But I always did keep the box on stuff. So.
I keep the box for everything.
Yeah. I don't know.
My mindset is, though, I keep the box for everything because eventually I might want to get the newer version of whatever that thing is, and then I can sell it for more because I have the box.
Now, something else to keep in mind if you are garage sailing or at a thrift store is when you see something and you're like, wow, that box, I know that item sells for a lot, make sure that the item in the box is the version that the box is, because some people will buy the updated, put the old one in and they're not doing it to be dishonest. It's just one of those, or I'll just switch it out and just donate it like that. So you get it home and you think it's worth more, and it's not because it's the older version.
It's the older,
See this free education you're getting?
Oh gosh, this is great. That's why I go with you.
Yeah. So I didn't buy that much, and then the last one I was going to buy 2 pillowcases. So. It was an estate sale. I think it was family-run estate sale. It wasn't a professional company, but they had on the linen closet $2 for sheets and $1 for pillowcases. So I got 2 pillowcases, and she goes, $2, and I said, it said pillowcases $1. She goes, oh, well, that's each. So I was just irked enough where I'm like,
you're like, all right,
nah, here you go, just set them down. I was waiting for her to go, okay, just take them, but I wasn't going to count on it. So. I don't know. I've been in a mood here the last couple days. It's like, don't mess with me.
Right.
Okay.
Well, we'll see what happens next. How many more do we have? Like 10?
We hit 1 extra. We're probably halfway through. Why is this? Man, he's vaping. There's like a huge cloud.
An interesting person.
I don't understand.
In 0.2 miles, turn right on Lakeshore Boulevard.
The cool kids will have cancer in 15 years, you know? People think that's like better for you. It's just vapor, so it's not bad for you.
Turn right on Lakeshore Boulevard.
Okay.
Time will tell on that one.
You know what? I probably have smoker lungs because I grew up, my parents both smoked. So, I've never smoked a day in my life, so.
Continue 1.5 miles.
Yeah,
then turn left on Lorry Place.
Thanks, Rob.
I mean, I grew up, my parents smoked, I smoked for a few years.
I remember that.
Yeah, quit though.
I'm so glad you don't anymore.
Yeah, it's almost been a year and a half. Getting close.
You probably feel better.
Oh, yeah. And it saves me a ton of money.
But then food tastes better and you eat more.
I know.
Darn it. Okay, we're not going to pick on any smokers. So if you smoke and I offended you, I'm sorry. So
I'm not sorry.
Sorry, not sorry. Okay, we'll see what we do next. Okay, what'd you get?
I bought a bunch of RAM.
Lakeshore Boulevard.
Computer memory. I got a whole bunch of it for $6. It just came in this box.
$6.
And then this one here, I paid. This was what cost me the most. I paid $5 for this sealed thing of RAM, and it'll probably sell for $120. So.
Isn't that crazy? That's insane. I see computer parts in that, and cords and monitors and keyboards and mice and all that stuff, but I don't think I've ever seen RAM. Now, if I saw that and I was by myself, I might have picked that up myself, and I might have, or at least, you know, call my husband or my son about it, since they know more about it than I do. But
even older RAM nowadays, because it's, you know, it's a little harder to get, stuff like that, it's still pretty expensive. So if you can pick it up for even like $1, like say this cost me $10, you still make good money on it.
So do you think it's because of the Bitcoin thing that has made memory cost more?
That's actually not it, but I know, if you want, I know what it is. I can tell you.
Tell me, I want to know.
So Samsung has been putting a lot of RAM in smartphones. So they're buying up almost all of it to put in their smartphones. And because of that. And they also make some too. I think they still do, but instead of making it, they're just using it in their own stuff. So it's just a shortage of supply.
Interesting.
So the companies can't push it out as fast as it's being needed, and it's all because of smartphones.
I love my Samsung phone.
Whatever.
That's what we're recording on now.
It looks so much nicer on an iPhone, though. I'm just saying.
He's an Apple guy, and there's more than one reason why you're an Apple guy.
do work for Apple.
There you go. They pay the bills. So.
That is true.
Well, I don't know. I had an iPhone at one time, and it was complicated, too complicated for me, and things were just set up in an odd way, and it wasn't logical to me. So it was like, well, why is it that way? Well, it's just that way because that's just the way it is. And my Samsung, I was able to just play with it and figure it out.
Yep.
So I don't know, but that doesn't say a lot for me because
turn right onto Ohio 44
I'm a middle-aged
South.
woman who just doesn't get a lot of tech stuff. So
I'll get you back one day. It's okay.
Well, I told him, I says, Apple could come out with a toilet seat and people would be camping out for it.
That is true.
Just because
I'd be selling toilet seats.
There you go. Hey, I've sold stranger things than that. So, yeah. Okay, well, that was a good score.
Yeah, that was pretty sweet. I'll price it all out and everything. Make sure the big thing is too, like I'm buying this at face value that it is what it says it is. I have to double check and make sure that this is the RAM that it says it is.
Well, the one that's sealed, you're good on. The other ones were what, 10 cents a piece?
Yeah.
So if it doesn't work or it's not whatever, it's not like...
It's not a huge deal.
Yeah.
So
it's easy. Cool.
But most of it came in little cases, which is nice. I don't have to worry about that for shipping. So
you just wonder if somebody's buying that, they know what it's worth, they know what they paid for it. Do you think that they just had it so long that they think, oh, it's older and nobody's really going to want it?
I think that's really what it is. I think, and even until actually Connor told me, like, kind of brought it up to me how expensive RAM was, and when I started doing repairs for people and stuff, even the old RAM, like trying to find RAM for an old computer is so expensive because they're not really making it as much anymore. So
I just think with new tech, people have this idea in mind that, oh, it's old school, tech, nobody wants it. So when you get like a real nice like Sony Walkman or something, people want that, they still want it. So it's worth looking into. But yeah, that's
old tech is definitely good. This is the I did not expect to find this today while I was out garage sale.
You never know. That's the thing. You just never know what you're gonna find. It's a treasure hunt. Sometimes you go out and it's like nothing, and other times you're like, you want to get it and run to the car and drive away before, they're going to realize how good of a deal I got. They're going to change their mind. So, yeah, that was an awesome score. I think my son Connor is going to be, he's going to be a little bit jelly on this one.
He might be a little bit, but it's okay. He could have come. He could have just quit his job and come.
He's big boy responsible now.
I know. What a dummy.
Okay, well, we'll see what we get. I think we got 4 or 5 more sales. Okay. Woo. What'd you get there?
All right, so I walk in and I see this, it's called a Sega Genesis Nomad. So it's like the handheld version. And those, they average around $150 to $200. They're really cool. It came with a couple neat games.
Sonic was one of them?
Sonic was in there. It had some like Desert Strike game or whatever. But my dad used to have one. I used to play it, so it's kind of cool to pick that up. I'll probably play it a little before I list it.
Of course, test it.
I gotta test it. It's gotta make sure it works.
Absolutely.
That is a big thing. I have to make sure it works. I didn't turn it on, so we will see. But yeah, so I picked that up, and I think that was the big money maker. But at the same time, I diverted some attention towards this old Apple iMac with all the accessories and stuff I saw, and I texted my dad about it to see what he thought, and picked that up for 20 bucks. It works. It turns on. It actually ran pretty quick.
So how much is that worth?
I'm gonna be honest, I don't know.
How old is it?
It's like 15, 17 years old.
It looks kind of like new agey.
Yeah, it's. I think it's 2001. So
in computer language, computer years, that's forever ago.
Forever. But it worked great, and it turned on, and it was in great shape. The stainless steel looked good because it has a stainless steel arm, and it's just a cool pickup. I got to see what model it is and everything before I can price it, but I know I'm going to at least double my money on it. That's at least. Probably quadruple it. I know. Wait
a minute, you mean my money?
Yeah, so
somebody ran short of cash again.
I ran out of money today, guys, and I actually brought quite a bit. So this was a haul. I think I'm Oh gosh, I'm about $115 deep right now.
And we only did 12 sales. Could you imagine if we did more?
I'd be at the bank like, can I get a loan?
Small business loan. I'll turn it around in a week or two, I promise.
But yeah, so I don't know. I think honestly, I've spent around that $115, and I think I got about $400 to $500 worth of stuff in the car. So
that's awesome.
It's a good day.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes when you go to so many garage sales, that doesn't guarantee you're gonna. I mean, you could, like the one week we hit like 31, and I had less than $20 worth of stuff.
Yeah.
And then today, you know, I'm doing a little bit better, but I'm hitting a third of the sales. So
yeah, it just depends on the people. I just think the area plays a little bit into it.
Yeah.
The area we're in, it's kind of like, would you say like upper middle class? Like,
yeah.
So you have people that bought nice stuff a while ago and still have it, but they just want to get rid of it, so they're willing to sell it at a good price, and that's what I like these areas.
Yep. Good crap and cheap.
Good crap and cheap.
That's what we look for.
Nothing better than that.
So, I wrote down a few questions. I did some looking up. There you are. I did some looking up of some questions to get it to know us better.
All right, I'm ready.
First two questions are kind of lame.
All right.
So, what's your favorite color?
My favorite color is green. All types of green. I love green.
I like purple.
Purple is also a solid choice. My phone case is actually purple. I got the purple leather.
Oh, mine's purple too.
Look at that. I guess I would actually say purple is a close second to me. I think it's a real classy looking color.
It's a royal color.
It's a royal. That's that. You're not wrong.
Okay, next question. What is your favorite food? And this can be non-diet.
Oh my gosh. Favorite food. You know, I'm gonna have to make it a toss up for me.
Don't say pizza.
It's not. I actually don't like pizza that much, believe it or not. I know that's gonna cause some controversy. I'm not a big pizza guy. I love subs, like a chicken Philly with cheese and a bunch of mayo and
good bread.
Good bread. You ever been to Penn Station?
No.
Penn Station's a very good sub place that I can't eat at anymore, but they have a great chicken Philly sub that's probably up there for me.
You could probably get it without the bread.
I could, just no bread.
I know.
Everything else is fine. And then next for me, it's burger and fries.
And now, where's your favorite burger place?
I think for the burger, I think Five Guys might have to be.
Yeah.
It's not my overall value. Like, I think it's a little pricey, but I do love the taste of the burgers.
But for like an everyday, I like Wendy's for a burger.
Wendy's is very good.
But my favorite food is crab legs. Snow crab legs. Oh, they're so awesome.
See, now you got me thinking on a whole different. I'm thinking American food right now. I love lobster.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Lobster is very
Salmon's very good.
See, nobody in my house likes salmon, so if I ever make fish, I have to make cod for everybody but me, and then I usually do the salmon.
Well, next time you're making salmon, hit me up.
Yeah, and I just put a little bit of I just like salt and pepper and leave the skin on and just 3 minutes each side. This, you know what's going there in the
Hobby
old office.
Lobby.
We're getting a Hobby Lobby.
We're getting a Hobby Lobby.
It's in your city, but not mine. I'm like 15 minutes away, but
I live 2 minutes from it.
That's nothing.
Oh.
Because Hobby Lobby, there's one in, I know there's one, I can't remember where it is. It's like a half an hour away, and then I know there's one in Columbus.
Okay.
But I think they're just going to tear that down, aren't they? I mean,
I heard they were going to like redo it.
Really?
Keep it up.
It just seems like most places just tear stuff down because it's just not worth renovating. But
I think that's a newer spot though, so we'll see. I hope they don't tear it down because I think it'll be faster if they don't.
Yeah, it's by a mall, so.
But I'm really excited for the Hobby Lobby. I think that's going to be cool.
Yeah, in fact, there was a whole bunch of people doing hauls of like, look, they got their 90% off sale, and I'm like, oh
God.
Because then somebody had asked me in the comments, hey, did you go? And I was like, no, I don't have one close to me. Okay, back to our questions.
Okay, yeah. Cool.
What job would you be terrible at?
Oh, what job would I be terrible? I'm the best at everything.
You're the most modest person I know.
I know, aren't I? What would I be terrible at? Gosh, that's a really rough one. Can you go first?
So what job would you be really good at? Which is kind of what you've done over the last couple of years. $100, I think, in my opinion, for you.
I think so. Anything sales oriented.
Yep, that's what I was thinking.
But I'm much better at selling from like on a business standpoint. So if you're a business looking to buy things, like a business to business thing, that's where I shine, because I have my own stuff I do myself, and I feel like I can present people the value in things.
See, you've got the right personality for that, because a lot of people, they just don't interface well with people.
Yeah.
And to have a rapport with someone, even in garage sailing, you know, you get a better price because you show consideration, you're nice.
You make connections.
Yeah, so, I mean, I'm really good at the job I do now, but I would also be a great professional organizer.
Yes.
Oh, I would be really awesome at that, because I'm a very organized person.
I might need to hire you.
So yeah, I would be very good at that. A job I would be terrible at. I think I could think of jobs that I would be good at, but I wouldn't like. Like, I don't think I could like sit in an office, you know, facing a wall, not dealing with any people, and just like having to just work like that. I think, but I don't I'm trying to think what I would be terrible at.
I think for me, and I don't even want to sound like not modest or anything, but I haven't done a job and like done bad yet. So I haven't had a big failure in like a career kind of aspect yet. I've always done pretty well.
Well, then let's change it. What job would you really not? There's no way you could stand it.
I think I couldn't work at a grocery store. Like, I don't think I could be a cashier.
Oh.
I think that would drive me crazy. But I don't know if I'd be bad at it. That's the thing. I guess anything manual labor, like, I would not be a good construction worker. I've done it before.
Yeah.
Like, on my own, not for anyone else, and I can do it, but I'm just not as fast. You know, I'm a little out of shape, so I think being outside too, like when it's, you know, 100 degrees and you're outside working, that I don't know if I physically I don't know if I can manage that. Anything that doesn't let me really think, right? Just anything that's do this, do that, I would be bad at, because I would get bored and I would stop caring and I would lose interest. Yeah,
and I think you end up, if you don't have enough leeway to make a decision or to, you know, spread out a little bit, if it's just no, absolutely just do this one particular item, that would be difficult. Okay.
That was a hard one.
I know. It's been a tough question. So, what hobby would you pursue if money or time was not an issue at all?
That's a really good one. If money or time wasn't, because every hobby I've ever picked up, like, there's some kind of money thing involved.
See, that's what I tell people when they sell. They go, oh, I sell as a hobby. I'm like, a hobby takes money, a job makes money.
Yeah.
So that's how to know if you're actually you know, a good reseller.
I love working on computers, and I could do that all day. I love programming, I could do that, but it's all money like behind it too. You know what I think it'd be?
What?
It's a real out there one. I think I'd be like an archaeologist. I would like travel the world and like dig up old dinosaur bones, like a paleontologist, or go like dig up old civilizations. No money involved or anything. Like, I'd just do that. I think that'd be cool.
Mine would be traveling.
Yeah, I guess that's kind of
to travel. Yeah. Just well, there's only so many places in the world that there's dinosaur bones. So,
that's true. I
would just love to just be able to pick up and travel, and you could stay in nice places, or just go sightseeing. And I'm not the kind of person that if I went traveling, I would be like, you know, okay, tour group, okay, everybody, you look over here. You know, I'd want to go and be able to just go out on my own and go where local people go.
I know. My hobby, I just want to be an adventurer. I like that though. I like just traveling.
Like Indiana Jones.
Yeah. You know, that I can definitely see that. Like, I'd love to travel, just like go places to go there, just see what it's like, see what the locals do.
Do you know there's going to be another Indiana Jones?
Wow.
I saw it.
So old.
I saw it, so I know. I know.
CGI is a magical thing.
Oh, you know, that's sad, because there are people who have died that
they're back.
We'll finish putting you in the movie. It's okay. Okay, well, let me see what else I got.
So you travel, I dig up stuff. There we go.
Yeah. Well, I'd come visit.
All right. I'll come visit too. What are you digging? I'm digging up the England. I don't know.
Let's see. What's the most annoying habit that other people do that just drives you crazy?
so rough. So I think, like, there's a difference between, like, habit and just things that people do that upset me.
Yeah.
So habit would be, like, something I do all the time.
Yeah. Yeah, because I can think of a couple things that...
Is smoking a habit?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, I guess I can always, like, my mom smokes, and it's so annoying. Because she always wants me to come hang out with her while she's outside smoking. I hate dealing with that. Like, I love my mom, but especially because I've quit, like, I don't want to be out there. So that's a habit I don't like.
You know what? They say that people who used to smoke are more against smoking than people who have never smoked. And I think that's true. So, yeah. No, when I think of annoying, like, things that people do, or things I don't have patience with, like if a person doesn't take the initiative on stuff, that kind of bugs me. Like if somebody's like, oh, well, what do I do, or how do you do this, or oh, that's too hard, or
I hate people that beat around the bush, if that makes sense.
I'm a plain spoken kind of person. It's like just get to the point.
I like to be forward and direct, even in like selling everything. I feel like it's just much easier if we just get to the point that we're trying to get to and just take care of it.
That's good.
So.
Yep. So no, like, chewing with people's mouth open.
No, honestly, that's what I was like, do I care if people bite their nails or chew or crack their knuckles? I was like, no, that stuff doesn't bother me.
Yeah. Mr. Pudgy Picker, like, cracks his neck.
And
I'm like, one of these days, you're going to do that. And you're going to be like, I can't feel my legs. And I'll say, see, I told you. I told you that was going to happen. What if you didn't have to sleep? What would you do with all that extra time?
You know, honestly, I'd learn a lot of stuff. And that sounds like, sure you would. But, like, I think I would spend... Because I have all the time to play video games now.
Yeah. I'd work. I would work more.
I think what I do doesn't really let me... Because I would imagine that'd be, like, at night. I'd probably... I don't know. I think I'd like, want to go to school more or something. Like, just pick up a bunch of random skills. I like to know a bunch of different things, so... Well,
I don't know, there's so many places and different things that are open 24 hours a day. You could do whatever you... It's like, oh, it's 2 o'clock in the morning, I think I'm going to go grocery shopping. I mean, you could do that. I
think I would just, in general, get a lot more done, I think. For sure, like...
You know what, though? You would reach a point where you'd still be like, oh, I never get stuff done. Because I know that's just human nature.
I feel like you'd also reach this point, though, where you're so productive, it's like, what do I do? Like, maybe I'd get another job? I don't know.
Yeah. See, I love what I do, so it's not work as much as, you know, so I probably would do more of that.
These are good questions.
I know. Last one. What do you wish you knew more about? And this could be a reselling thing or a non-reselling, you know.
So I can give you I'll give you a reselling thing I wish I knew more about.
Yes.
Golf clubs.
we were just talking about it.
Golf clubs.
So you get this huge wish and you're going to blow it on golf clubs.
Okay, fine. I get a wish, like this is a magical wish.
Sure.
I wish that every time I went to a garage sale, I automatically knew how much everything was worth.
Oh my gosh, that would be awesome.
Like there's like a visor in my head that just money signs pop up and it tells me what it's worth.
This Terminator.
Yes, that'd be a cool wish. On a, I guess, more practical side, like things I wish I knew. I wish I knew more languages.
Yeah, that's true.
I only know 2, and I feel like I'm bad.
What are they?
English and German.
English? Are you sure?
A little bit.
So how much German do you know?
Mein Deutsch ist sehr gut.
Ooh. Ja, das ist gut.
Ja, das ist
Yeah, I don't know. I would learn a little bit of German, and then you get the, you know, I'd say, "Der Flughafen ist da drüben." The airport's to the left. It's like, how is that going to help me in real life, you know? Unless somebody comes up and asks me where the airport is. I'll be so excited.
For me with German, I don't know every word. Like, I don't know all the vocab, but I know the full grammar, how the language works, so I can kind of put things together when I need to. So.
Yeah. Well, Mr. Pudgy Picker, he took 7 years of it in school. So, yeah.
We could have some German conversation. I really don't want to do that.
No. He would own you.
Oh, yes.
See,
I'd be sitting there like...
Whatever he learns, he retains. And that's a huge thing. So when you talk about, like, what I wish I knew more... I mean, language is cool. I wish I could retain what I learned, because I'm the kind of person, if I don't use something right away or consistently use it, my brain's like, no, we don't need that anymore. Get rid of it. So, yeah.
I gotta say, I'm pretty lucky there. It's like I do something once and I'm like, I got that.
Wait till you get older.
I know. Well, I do already just occasionally forget things, so maybe
then you'll be walking around getting ready to leave the house, talking on the phone, looking for your phone. It's real world problems. So it's pretty awesome. So we got one more garage sale. We're actually stopping for lunch. Somebody asked where we always stop, and I know not all places in the world have it, but Sheetz, S-H-E-E-T-Z, Sheetz. They're a gas station, but they have what they call MTO, which is these screens where you type in what you want, and you order food, and it's nice. If you're watching what you eat, you can pick out whatever you want.
Absolutely. So. I'm going to go make a great salad.
Now, do they only have seating outside?
This one only has seating outside.
I guess we're going to have to sweat while we eat.
It's not that bad.
You know, I gotta maintain the hair, you know?
I feel it.
Okay, well, we'll check in and let you know what we got at the last one before we do, or I do, my, I'll show you everything I got, so, okay, we'll be back. Okay. So we had one extra sale, and so we had 12, so that's 13. So we had to even it up.
Yeah.
So we went to Savers. And can you believe Rob has never been to a Savers?
I've never been to a Savers before.
Did you even like know about them or
no? I had no idea.
No?
Until you brought it up one day, I was like, "What's Savers?"
Savers is life.
Obviously, I mean, everything was on sale. It was already cheap.
Well, there was two tags. Some days you come in and it's like all tags are half off except one. So they have some kind of complicated formula on that I don't usually worry about because I'm only there on Mondays. So when she looked, she's like, "You have 20% off."
How does it work on Monday? Is it just half off everything?
Half off everything. Now they carry some new items. They'll carry like Halloween costumes. They're just starting to put that stuff out. So anything like that, they do not discount.
Okay. So,
but everything else, furniture, jewelry, every department, everything. So, yeah. So not too bad. So what did you think? You didn't buy anything, but what did you think?
I didn't buy anything, but I like how organized it was. It was very well set up. All the people in there were nice.
Because you were with me.
That's true. She's a celebrity in there, guys. Like, it's crazy.
This is the one that I go to first that opens at 7 a.m. And the one lady I checked out with was the manager, so we talked for a minute. I was asking her, I said, so how is the charging for the bags thing going? Because literally they have been talking about this for like 6-7 months.
Mm-hmm.
And that's when I bought my bags and I started bringing them. Because I'm like, I got to get into the habit because I'm here every week and I'm not going to keep buying bags that I'm not going to use. Yep. I don't even have kids that need book covers anymore.
Right? Yeah, there's no reason.
Yeah, there's no reason to have any paper bags. So she said, it's going okay, but there's still a few people that feel like it was just, dropped on them last minute, and it's like, yeah.
It's like, oh my gosh, dude, the reusable bags are 99 cents. Go in there, spend an extra $2, and you have bags for the rest of your life.
There is a store locally that I talk about on my channel. It's Mark's, and you can get bags that big, even a little bit better quality, and they're like 79 cents.
And they got Mark's?
Yeah, Mark's. Yeah. Like, they got really cool bag, like they're reusable bags, and they're like a plasticky kind of.
Really?
So I mean, you could even go there and get them cheaper. So
Mark's is actually a decent resale spot too.
Yeah, it is.
Yep.
It is. But it's one of those. It's local to our area.
Yep.
So, so was there? You didn't buy anything, but is there anything you would have bought had it been half off?
There was one. I honestly have no idea what it was. It was some kind of like audio converter, and it was like $8. And if it was $4, I would have bought it. And I think they sell for like 30. So
yeah, sometimes even a few bucks sways you whether you want to actually get something or not.
That's the difference in the final sale fee or the final value fee, all that kind of stuff. And
yep. No, I get it. I think there was a keyboard that you liked too.
Yeah, I did like, there was a Yamaha keyboard that was actually half off, and It was like, would have been like $12. I probably could have sold it for like 70 or 80, but it's just so hard to ship that stuff.
Yeah.
Because for one, like, it's an electronic, but it's got individual keys, so I got to protect it really well, and I need a huge, oddly shaped long box.
Yep.
So to be able to ship it, it's going to cost, you know, $40 to $50 possibly, just because of the box alone being so strange, and they're heavy. And at that point, everyone else is offering free shipping at $80, so there's no money there.
Yeah. It's funny because I sold some ski poles at one time, and I was thinking, oh man, how am I going to ship these? So I knew there was a golf store, so I went in their dumpster and got a box. It fit them perfectly.
That's awesome.
Like, yes!
That's how you do it.
That's how you do it.
About ski poles?
Ski poles. They had a brand new tag on them. I'm like, and I got a real good price on them. So I'm like, what the heck? Hey, I'll sell anything.
Absolutely.
My kids used to say, don't stand still long enough or Mom might sell you. And there were days I would have sold them.
You know, I worry sometimes that she might sell me, so it's okay.
You're okay. You're on my good side so far.
So far.
Yeah. That can change in a moment's notice.
I know. Please keep commenting or else she'll sell me.
I don't know. How much can I get for you?
I don't know. I'd say pretty valuable.
Okay, well, I guess next we're going to show you what we got.
Woo!
Yay! So next is the haul video.
Alright, so it's Rob here. This is my haul for the day. Not the LaCroix, that was separate.
That's 50 cents, by the way. All that money you made today.
So I guess to start it off, I was able to get an iPhone 7 smart battery case. I picked that up. Do you normally talk about how much you paid?
Sure, yeah.
Alright, so I picked this guy up for $5. Hoping to sell it for like $50. I got some Donkey Kong games for the GameCube with the paddles, the bongos to hit. I think I bought those in this giant Nintendo bundle here for $60 for everything. So in total, I should get about $250 for all of it. I also picked up, you guys have probably never seen this before if you're in the electronics world even, it's pretty rare, but this is called the Sega Nomad. It's a game system that came out a really long time ago. It wasn't super popular, but it's a handheld game system. And I got that in a couple games. Picked this one up for $5. It should sell for about $200. This is a Lowrance. It's like a GPS thing for boats. I don't know too much about it, but I picked it up for $5. Gonna have to buy a cable to see if I can get it working. And if I can get it working, it should sell pretty good. And then as you guys saw before, here's my box of RAM and stuff that I got. So yeah. Overall, pretty cool pickup. Got the Mario Party 7 bonus set. It is complete. It has everything, so I'm excited.
Yay!
Yay!
Okay, and now here is my stuff. And look who's under the table. Teeter! So, I don't know if... Yeah, we mentioned that we went to Savers. So we hit 13 stores. I spent probably $20, which is kind of sad. But actually, I spent more at the Savers because I found a couple things. So spent $25 at Savers and less than $20 on the rest of the stuff. So what I got at Savers is this really cool vintage, the Guild Ideal coaster set. And it's these, they almost look like a flower and they have cork. And then you put, you know, the tall thin glasses. It says goes where your glass goes. So it says Rhode Island, so it is made in USA. It's still in the box. So that was 20% off because, of course, I got all green, and green was not on sale. So that was $1.20 off. And then I got a Vera Bradley wallet. This was $6.99, also 20% off. I found this, and then I found the purse that it went with. So I'm going to probably sell these together. $6.99 for the wallet, $9.99 for the purse. Very clean, all the zippers work, everything's good to go. So yeah, pretty happy with that. We'll have to look up the exact patterns on these and how much they go for. If I would have just found the purse, I might not have bought it. But I guess since I bought the matching wallet, I think it will do better. So, you know, everybody chooses to bark while I am on. Okay, are you done, Pixel? So, the next thing I got, actually this was for Connor. It is a medium Nike gym shorts. He always picks these up, basketball shorts. So yeah, picked those up. They were $1. Okay, everybody had to go outside. You know, the moment I start... Oh, there's a rabbit. Did you see it?
Oh.
I saw it run. Yeah, I think it lives under the shed of our neighbors. So they saw it. So yeah, okay, that's what all the excitement was. This is a pretty cool find. They had several firefighters things. They were pretty pricey mostly, but this didn't have a price. He was $3, and then I went to pick him up, and his hat comes off, and he's a bank. Isn't that cool? So that was $3. I'll do a little research, but that will probably go in my booth. This is one of my favorite fragrances. It's a soap from Bath and Body Works. Rain-Kissed Leaves, awesome. For $1 for a little bar of soap. The books at this one sale were $3 for $1. So you have Home Wisdom, the Old Farmer's Home Library Almanac, and then traditional home remedies. So I'm going to look through these, and then I'll probably will look them up for online, or they can go in my booth. And then this book on how to meditate. So essentially 33 cents on each of those. I got all of this ribbon. Yes, this is going to my sister Kim, and yes, I'm going to force her to do a video on how to make bows. And look how much is on this one, and it's like the velvet. So they had a big box of this, and I was like, how much is your ribbon? Expecting $1 or $2. She said $0.10 a roll. And a lot of this, you can tell, is new, and some of these are just so pretty and have the wire edge. So literally all this ribbon was $1. So very happy with that. This is a magnet list. It says daily to-do list, and it has it for each day of the week. I always buy stuff like this with the full intention of using it and writing what I'm going to do for the week. But that never happens, so this will probably be a grocery list. I did get another 31 wallet. It zips around. It's not a wristlet, but it was only $0.25. I just sold one like this on eBay, a black and white one, for, I believe it was $10 or $15, so not too bad. Got another cork cage. This one isn't too fancy, but it was $2. So of course I put some corks in there before I take it out. And I'm totally neglecting to say how much I'm going to sell this stuff for. I've just been trying to get into doing that. This Paris sign, I think it was $3, so that will probably be $14 to $16. The cork cage, I'll put some corks in it. It'll go for $10 to $12, probably $10. Books, I have to look them up. Wallets and everything, I have to look them up. The dog, if I put him in my booth, I'll probably put $12 on him. This goes to my sister. I will look up this 31, probably $10, $12, I'm guessing. I also found at 2 separate sales some awesome new bags for selling my drugs in. No, I'm kidding. I'm not going to sell drugs. Please don't leave a comment and tell me not to sell drugs. So I got this box for $3, and it is the size I use for jewelry, 2" by 3". And then it appears most of these are this larger, like, I don't know, 4x3 or 4x4. So not too bad. So I can always use those for my jewelry. So I'll use those. I got this little 31 container. I'm thinking about keeping it, but I'll do my research, of course. He said like 50 cents on this, and then he had other 31 stuff that was marked like $20 and $25. So not sure if he didn't realize, or yeah, I don't know, it didn't have a price, so he didn't care. See, that's what happens when you leave the husband to the garage sale. He starts giving your stuff away, and the tools are what he wants a lot of money for. Very cute little elephant. Very cool orange color. He's not a bank or anything, but I thought he was adorable. He was $2. I kind of hate when people say, oh, I'm glad he's going to a good home. And I hate to say, yeah, I'm going to sell him. I'm sure he will. So, I don't know, the orange elephant, I'll probably put 10 on him. The sign was 2, and it says, keep calm and eat cupcakes. So, of course, I'll probably put 5 or 6 on that. So, I believe that is all. Any other final words, Mr. Rob?
No, it was just a really, really great day. Lots of fun. A short day, but it was filled with action.
Yeah, I think by the time we went into Savers, it was like 12:15 or something. So we weren't out that long. So now I go through the spiel I go through at end of each video. If you want to follow me on Instagram or Twitter under The Pudgy Picker, you can check out my Pinterest page under just Pudgy Picker. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Tell me what you thought about what we picked up today. I always ask people, what would you have picked up and what would you have left behind? So, I don't know. Just something to do, I guess. So make sure you hit the bell for notification. I have been told that I am not always showing up when I post a new video, so make sure to hit the bell so you get notified. Also, if you follow me on Twitter, it tells you when I've posted a video as well. So that is it. That is all. Get out there and find some good stuff. What do I always say? Do you remember? You better remember.
Oh, you gotta put me on the
Happy picking. Bye.